Greetings and salutations. And we're back with some Terraria. Now, I've got a goal in mind for this game. Well, not this game, but this episode. I am going to try to defeat a boss. If I can find my eyeballs that I can summon the Eye of Cthulhu with. Where it may be. Oh, there it is. Nighttime is only about halfway done. We're gonna do it. $4,000, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot he did that on Master Mode. And I didn't make it. Alright. Well, we learned something. Not ready for that yet. Thought I was. Turns out I'm not. But you never can tell. You always have to try something before you do it, you know? You gotta give it the old college try. Ah, yes. Storms. Still wondering why no NPCs have moved in. I get the feeling it's because the quarters are not big enough. Well, we now know that I don't... Yikes. We now know I don't have the damage for Cthulhu. So... we are going to go... maybe... try to make something? Maybe get something else down here? I don't know. It's a long way down. It's fine. I'm trying to think. What can I build? Wish I could buy this. Listen to me. I wish I could build the summoner set, but I can't yet. So, whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot I ran out of rope. My whole trek down here became immediately more hazardous. That's always nice to have arrows that I can't really use. But I could use them, but... I mean, I got extremely lucky getting what I got last time. With the Demon Scythe book. And of course, that's not going to let me pick that up. Of course not. Why would it, right? Can I mine this? Nope. I need the other pickaxe. Yeah, right now I'm not... Maybe the imp staff. If I could get the imp staff, that would be good. Then I can actually get some summons, maybe? Because, like... Well, I like the demon's scythe here. The demon scythe doesn't really help against, like, the Eye of Cthulhu, right? It's great for large amounts of mobs. Like zombies and whatnot, but it doesn't help when you've got mobs like Eye of Cthulhu. Because then it's all about positioning. So, I need, like, the imp staff or something. Wow. I thought my obsidian skull prevented lava damage. Well, apparently not. This prevents burning from bricks. The problem with those demons is they are hitting way too hard. 110 damage on a magic attack? Yikes. I don't belong down here. Alright, we need to figure something out here. I need more wood to build more quarters to get more stuff. So I need that. I need more rope. I also need to find a whole bunch of other stuff, too. Like dungeon. Not that I'm too keen on doing that. At least not yet. Of course I make a mistake. The problem with doing a dungeon is there's Skeletron. And I can't beat Cthulhu right now. Cthulhu. Whatever. And that poses an issue. And then you compound that with the fact that I can't... that Skeletron's going to be ever so slightly difficult. More difficult, actually, than the Eye of Cthulhu. We're going to have a whole new slew of problems on our hands. But I do have to go do it. That's the issue. So, like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. At the moment. I also need a demonite poleaxe. Not poleaxe, pickaxe. If I can get an arms dealer, that'd be great. Because then I could save up the money, get a mini shark, and that solves a lot of problems straight away. I mean, the mini shark's not very strong, but it's fast. And the knockback is weak. There's the thrown weapon suit that I can wear. Question is it worth it? That's debatable. Because I'd have to go over to the anthill over in the desert and make it. Which is a problem. I will say this, I've gotten extremely lucky with the one I've gotten. Very first demon kill, I got Demon Scythe. I got the Slime Staff, which, as little as the slime does damage, I should probably go farm Flink stuff for Flink Staff too, shouldn't I? As little as this Slime Staff does for damage, it is immensely helpful. If I was to farm the stuff for the Flink Staff, I think it would end up becoming a powerful addition. Question is... I don't have anything in here. I don't really want the grave. I need to go make... I need to turn this back into wood. And then I need to make 2 doors, 2 tables, 2 chairs. Perfect. Well, okay, so somewhat perfect. I also need to knock that down right there. Which means I need a hammer for that. Well, that wasn't very bright of him. Walked right into it. I do need a hammer. Wow. You won't even have a hammer. I also would love to get that, too. The Gladiator's leg plates. Still have to go back and farm that, too. Flares I don't need. I have an axe, but I don't have any flaming. I don't have a hammer. Well, we're gonna make one. Not, we're gonna come over here and make one. Alright, so there's a platinum hammer. Watch me find the hammer after I'm done making a platinum hammer and wasting platinum on it. Not that I care, because I got tons of platinum. Obsidian and demonite ore. I do need to smelt down the demonite ore. Let me think of it. War Axe of the Night. Demon bow wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Blaze. Magnoluminescence. Provides light when worn, equipable, moves speed and acceleration. Brief light in my dark life. I don't have any room for that. Wait. Increases movement speed and acceleration. So if I wear that like over the aglet. So that makes me move pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. I need to I need to ditch some stuff here. I can go in there. There's the bomb place. This is Holy Aglet. Hasty Magnolumolescence. This is also Hasty Aglet. Okay. Same, one and the same. Not bad. So, need the potions. Iridescent brick doesn't matter. I could just jam that anywhere. Through minecart. I still have a second one of those. Okay, yeah, I do. Alright, no problem. Ash block. Honestly, I don't care about the green torch in the jungle. Wait, I have pink gel somewhere else. Right there. Alright. Jeez. That's gotta be the effect of the slime banner. I was gonna say, because there's no way that my character is doing that much melee damage. Slime banners are a trip for sure. All the banners are. Who am I kidding? Dr. David banner. He's a trip. Alright, so now I need to go. So now I have a place for them to be. Actually, I could probably swap that out for the shroomerang. We're gonna go exploring to the left. I need to find a place where I can... I'm already been at this 17 minutes. Terraria really eats away the time. It's like, where does one go to while away the hours? Desert. Interesting. I don't know what the water leaf is for, but I'll figure it out eventually. This is a nice little oasis. I could fish for Duke Fish Shrine here, I believe. That's got to be a Crimson Oasis. Means I'm going to need Ebon Sand. Which is terrible, because Ebon Sand is not easy to get, number one. And number two, if the what's it's called? Once I defeat the wall of flesh, if the light and shadow come through, there is the chance, hey, Humphrey the Merchant has arrived. Nice. Finally, I'm getting NPCs. If the light and the shadow arrive on the world, they might put light through there, and then it becomes a light zone, and it'll be almost impossible to contaminate later. So, okay, so, like, get up there. I'm not going to stop here and farm this. At least not yet. So I'm going to go off to the left here. Going to continue to see what we got. Because I really am inquiring. You know, inquiring minds want to know. Also, penguins, no matter the game, the slaughter of penguins is always encouraged. used to do it in Wrath of the Lich King ages ago. I'd go right up to the island. There's an island in right off the coast of Icecrown, loaded with penguins. I'd go up there as my warrior and just absolutely shred the entire area. No regrets. Okay. I do like this, Demon Scythe. It is very strong. I did luck out quite well on that. And if you missed it in the last video, that's where I got it. I mean, it was... I mean, I saw the demons, demon flying around, and I was like, Demon Scythe off the rip? And then, immediately, very first thing, Demon Scythe. And I was flabbergasted, to say the least. I love how it's called an ice torch. It's like you just couldn't call it a blue torch. I guess that was too tall of an order. Whatever. Oh, hello! Interesting. And how does one have an angry step stool? That's not like... I'm not trying to be facetious or anything here. Like, how does a step stool be angry? I get that it's a suffix, but... Angry step stool? I do need more flanks, but I don't want to go too overboard down here. I would like to get this cave rather thoroughly explored. I'm glad I found that chest. Maybe that's where one of the railways ends up. Ooh, money. 15 gold out of that portal? Sign me up. Friends. I know that with the Eskimos you can get, or the Eskimo zombies you can get the Eskimo suit, but it doesn't do anything. It's not like it gives you cold resist or anything like that. Wished it would, but it doesn't. Or at least makes you somewhat immune to the cold status. Ooh, cave system down there. See? Those pernicious traps. Just gotta watch out for them. The music in this game is incredible. I mean, like, whoever the music director was, you nailed the ambiance, dude. I mean, because if you think about it realistically, right? A game is 1/3 performance, 1/3 ambiance, 1/3 storyline, effectively. Problem with Terraria is there is no storyline. I mean, you're just a guy on a world. There's a railway. Wait a minute. Hello, ice boomerang. Adds the ice burn debuff. Still, wait, did I get a binding helmet before? I think I did. That's an awful lot of stuff, isn't it? Huh. We found another one, folks. This is like railway number, what, 12? 11? Oh. And a Flinks has decided it's gonna try to influence my travel. I see that chest up there. It's not gonna stop me. I'm going up there to get it. It's not trapped either. Snowball cannon. Interesting. Looking for something specific. And what that is ideally I'd like to get not an ice boomerang. There was something that I was looking for. I forgot what it was off the top of my head. And it comes from a chest, but I mean, Flink's fur would be good because then I can make a staff, but that's not necessary. It's like not critical. Because the Flink's fur becomes a really big asset when I can make the staff. Assuming I can out-make the staff. Whoa. Quite a bit of silk. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, right down there's the stash. Got it. Aha! That's what it was. The ice skates. Alright, so now if I can only get rid of some stuff. Because I need those. Those are integral to, well, everything, personally. Because I need those for making better boots later on, which requires, Hermes shoes. Oh yeah, you always block for slush, man. You always break for slush, no problems, 100%. Makes me wonder, should I... You know what, I'm gonna go back. I have to dump my money off, otherwise I'm in trouble. Scrooge McDucket. Awesome. Alright, so we got a merchant. That's a good thing. Sickle, forest pylon. There's a mining helmet regardless. Anvils. Piggy bank. Oh. Buy a rope. Not that I need it. How much flinks fur do I need to make a staff? That's the real question. Can I make it right now? That's the other question. I'm guessing no. Got this sneaking suspicion that I won't be able to. Gravitation? Do I have gravitation at all? There's another Spelunker. Night Owls. Recall potions. Titan potion. No gravitations yet. Interesting. The whole point of... Really? I put that in 2 places? Alright, give me those. The reason for the gravitation potions is simple. The gravitation potions is so I can go up to the cloud cities and loot the stuff up there. You just invert where you are by pressing the up arrow, and your character will ascend into the sky. And you do it to go loot the sky places. Kind of like sky temples, but not as cool. Put those in there. Also need a traveling merchant, come to think of it. There's some other chests. I'll take those. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold up. There it goes. Snowball cannon? Shurikens. They asked me if I could deposit it, and I said, sure, I can. Where would I put my lenses? Yes, that was a terrible joke, and I kind of apologize for it. Somewhat. Bad jokes are kind of my shtick. That's not the dye place. Where on earth is a dye place? Where did I put my dye? It's up here, isn't it? Nope. There it is. Okay, so now I have the Flink's. I don't know how much of it I need to make the Flink staff. Or what I need, actually. I mean, I could make a hook. A better hook. I make a better hook. It goes further. Can make the Flink staff. It's no better than the slime staff. Matter of fact, the slime staff is better. Flinks does pretty good work. So the merchant's not really helpful. I mean, he's currently right now attacking the slime, but... outside of buying rope, what does a merchant actually do for me? Nothing. A Flink staff, while good, is also tragic right now because of its suffix. Well, it's prefix, I should say. Where's the nearest summon equipment, aside from the spider caves? Talking spider cave. Spider cave's not good. Wouldn't mind having a meteor hit, then I can get the laser cannon. The laser pistol. Okay, but the Flinks, you saw that, right? Whereas the slime sat there hopping up and down trying to get to it. The Flinks was like, nah, brother. We don't do that around here. We just go up and we kill. And it jumps up on top of the mob and then just stomps it to death like it's Mario on math. We can have a few of the Flinkses, though. We be talking. But in order to get the summoning equipment... Wait, there's got to be a low-level summoning equipment. Because I know that there's a high-level summoning equipment, but it requires the spiders... finding the spider biome. And once I have the spider biome, I can technically get in there and get a whole bunch of spider material. Like a bunch of those like spider fangs and everything. Which is great and all, because it allows me to get, you know, spider summons, like the Spider Queen and everything. It's like, how am I gonna get... how am I gonna be able to kill Cthulu? I can't be the Flink staff. There's no way that that's the key. I mean, flaming arrows usually works, but if I summon a Flinks and then use flaming arrows, it's possible. It's not a strategy I like. I need the goblins so I can get the reforge table and rework my Flink staff into something good. Doesn't even have to be like amazing or anything. It could just be quick Flink staff or sharp Flink staff. It doesn't have to be angry Flink staff or whatever. Whatever gives it the damage instead of saying damaged and then it takes it away. Oh. Another corrupt biome. Oh, good. Jeez. This thing just rips through Eaters of Souls. Almost like it's got a negative attribute to it or something. Like, I know that the Demon Scythe works really great against the Eater of Worlds. But that's only because of the shape of the boss. That's why. Doesn't matter. I'm eventually going to end up making worm food to summon the Eater of Worlds. Which means I need to build an arena out in the out in Shadow Place. Never mind. This will become a dark oasis once the next world gets summoned in here. Which means the other one I'm going to have to get and turn it into a light zone. So that way I can summon light and shadow zombies to, not zombies, sorry, mummies. Light and shadow mummies for, material. I'm going to be calling my game here in a second. I'm seeing if I can go find the fisherman. So if I can find the fisherman, I can do fisherman quests. If I can do fisherman quests, I can actually do something, get someplace. Splunker potion again. Oh, hello. The tree. A couple of trees, actually. This is interesting. Demonic wooden boomerang. Really? I'm dead. Really, King Slime? This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that luck there. That's ridiculous. Well, there is a way I can fix that boomerang, though. That's a plus. Do I have the stuff for it? I don't think I do. It's stingers and spores. Right? Oh yeah, I need to make a clay pot, don't I? I need to make some sort of decanter. Whether it be a clay pot or a glass jar or something, because I need to put it on the stupid thing to make an alchemy table. lamppost. I didn't know you could make lampposts. There we go. There's the vile powder. Need the deathweed. The vile mushrooms, but they're not in there. They're in... Whoops, they're in there. Rotten chunk, vile mushrooms. Powder. Now I need... Well, I made progress. I got a flink staff. I was headed someplace before the King Slime decided to make his presence known and give my character a suppository. But we're getting there. I did take an attempt at Cthulhu. I got him half dead. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, I need to get... I'm either going to go get the gladiator leggings. I'll probably do that off camera. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just do it on camera. Make it an entire suffrage thing. If I gotta suffer with it, so does everybody else. You know, that kind of thing. Nah, that's not what I mean. It's not suffering. It's just... I wish I could get it, like... wish my drop rate was better on it, that's all. I'm not really suffering in this game. I'm doing well. I'm making progress every time, but it's just a matter of, like, it's slow. The progress is extremely slow, and I wished it wasn't. I wished it was much better than it currently is. I'm actually gonna have to look up patterns because I don't remember all the stuff, and when I look up the patterns, it'll help me at least remember. I'm going to process this, though, while I talk. And well, something I've noticed about this game is it's older, but it's still good. It's one of those games that where it's like the graphical quality... Amber mosquito. Summons a baby dinosaur. Okay. Sure. This is one of those games where... you never, like, you take a look at what you get in the game, right? And you realize that while it is an older game, it still has that charm. It still has that appeal and that allure. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. And a lot of players don't like it because of the way it looks. Yeah, it's 2D. Yeah, you've got... You know, it looks like it feels old, if that makes sense. Like it appears as though it's older than it actually is, but that's what they went for. That was the stylistic approach they went for. And Terraria has always been that game that you could kind of... It was a pick up and play game, you know what I mean? You don't have to be good at it, because your skill builds along the way. But you also don't have to be like an immediate professional overnight either. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, you know, fumble it. I mean, you've seen me fumble it 3 times in just this 50-minute video. And... it's just one of those things. Like, with the experience, with time comes experience, so to speak. You always get so much loot from that. It's ridiculous. I'm going to look up some patterns on this stuff, but that'll be for another time. Let me know if you want to see me lose my mind farming the gladiator leggings. Or what have you. But other than that, I thank everybody for coming out and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, as I know I did, even though I fumbled it 3 times. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.